Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sunday Babbling. Today we're going to be looking at some Hunter Call of the Wild gameplay. So if you don't want to see me kill some animals, don't watch, just listen. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 anime of all time. So um, recently I've been having some really deep babbles. So I want to have something light this time. Let's just jump into it. So Um, the fifth of the fifth on my list would be Bleach. So it was a very good anime. I love the action scenes at the time. The the concept of like ultimates, the Bankai. Yeah, it's so cool. And each one had a different one. Uh, they'd have it so like it would take a while for each captain to show theirs, and then it was very dope. I like the concept. I like their way of showing the evil people, the hollows and whatnot. I think they really gave a sense of um, possibility that the evil guys could win. Like they actually could beat the heroes, which I found pretty cool. The fourth on my list is Death Note. So who doesn't love Death Note? The reason it's a fourth on my list is that uh, after the L arc, it just kind of went. It felt rushed, But when L was it L? Yeah, L. When L was still around, uh, the plot was very good. Lots of big brain activity. The third on my list would be Code Geass. Um, this show, along with most of these actually, I was able to watch week by week when I was in high school. And also, fun fact, this was the first time to see anime tatas. And let's just say I had a hard time finishing the rest of the episode. This this anime made me become a man. And also the idea of powers and all the Gundam, pretty cool stuff. I wish I'd bring it back. The second on my list would be Attack on Titan. So uh, also something I watched in high school and it's still going on for some reason. Uh, this was a very good anime. The plot was very solid from start to end. It's still going somehow. The action scenes are really good, but it's not super action packed. There's a lot of politics and mind games going on, and it was a bit slower. But all in all, very good. When they were fighting, there was fighting, and it was really good. And last, the top on my list would be Full Metal Alchemist
Hey,
Brotherhood.
you're catching on quickly.
The it's just a perfect anime. The plot was super good from start to end. Like you could tell there's no fillers. Maybe there was a one episode filler, but the action scenes were perfect, and I think the animation is still it still holds up till today. Um, it's such a shame that they made a. I think there's a live action coming out soon, and it was. I don't know what to think about that. Usually, live action doesn't uh, do justice to the animes. There's something about watching an anime that um, it's just animated better, Having special effects on real people just feels weird. And the thing, like in animes, you can see like characters running around, zooming in and out, and it's just not the same with people. Yeah, so Full Metal Alchemist, very good. Having seeing all the seven deadly sins, and then having that plot twist at the end that Wrath was the mayor or something the whole time. Jeez, that was crazy. That was like very good anime. So I do have to give special mentions to some anime. So Soul Eater. Um, these animes did not make my top five, but still very good. Soul Eater was one of them. Just because of the ending of Soul Eater, like, she punched him, and the boss she just punched him. Doesn't make sense to me. Um, Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Another very good anime. Um, at the time, but I rewatched it recently and it does not really hold up. You realize that it was very slow. Like there's not it's not very fast paced their action fights. Maybe in the later episodes, but the reason why it's here is that the manga was very good. The arc after the anime ended would have been a very good way to continue the series. I hear that they're gonna create a new season for it. I'm very excited for that. Um, Next is the Spy X Family. So I'm watching that now, and it's a very good series. It's not like anything else on the list. It's just normal family, kind of normal, but it's more day to day and it's pretty fun. Uh, Next is also One Punch Man, and also Mob Psycho 100 because they have the same animators. Um, these were very good. Mob Psycho more of a special mention because like it's not as established as One Punch Man, but uh, the animation for the fight scenes so top quality stuff. Um, and also Boku no Hero, so from My Hero Academia, another very good manga and anime. Been watching it uh, the new season so far. I did skip one season, like after All Might lost his powers. I kind of skipped a bit, but still very good. And I've and now let's get to some hot takes. So these are some animes I think don't really hold up, or some animes other people like but I don't. So One Piece, 1,000 episodes in, so that's one reason not to get into it, is because there's too much to catch up on. It has the potential to be a very good anime, I think, but it has like too many characters to care about. Just characters of all different shapes and sizes. There's like a guy who can become a castle or something. I don't get it. And another thing is that they spend a lot of time focusing on the character reactions. Like when people charge up for an attack and they have this shocked look on their face, they hold that for like 30 seconds. No one needs to look at that. So I think this is something they took from the old style of One Piece, where they have that, and I don't think they've changed it since then. So yeah, another one is Naruto. Too many fillers, and when there's action scenes, it's not very long. I know that's similar to what I said about Attack on Titan, but Attack on Titan is just more interesting. Uh, and lastly, Vinland Saga. I've watched it, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is about it, but for me, I think it's that they move on really quickly. I, like they don't resolve things at the time. They'll grow like 5 years and then they'll resolve it. Then another 5 years, they'll resolve something else, and it just felt really weird. So yeah, that's it for my anime takes. Um, so to my recommendation, I'd suggest reading Solo Leveling. It's a Korean manga, and I think the the animation or the drawing style is like they're more elegant, they're more elongated kind of people, and I think it's really cool. The colored parts of the manga are really cool. Um, there's gonna be an anime um, adaptation to it, so I think that's coming out this year. I'm not sure. So yeah, uh, that's gonna be it for this episode. Comment down below what your top 5 anime or manga are, and also maybe comment what you want me to talk about in the future. Maybe uh, I could react to a video or movie. What do you suggest? So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Peace out.